are you today?
Fine, thank you. Hope you too.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you. So much for asking. So, your new album, new full-length album was out on June 7th, Back to Life. So, would you like to tell me a bit on the songwriting and production behind this new album?
Yeah, sure, I do. It's nice to be with you here tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's 5:30 in the early evening here in Germany, East Germany, Leipzig, where I sit here in my office, is nearly 120 miles in the southeast
Uh,
of Berlin, in Saxony. Yeah,
uh,
our new album, Factory of Art Back to Life, is our late masterpiece, I think. We had two albums before, but 20 years ago. Then we had a hard and long break
yeah.
in our musical career. We have to earn money by our professions. We had founded families and so on. And I think 5 years ago, we talked about, come on, let's see if we are able to make a new album again.
Mm,
And the first musical ideas were okay. And in the last 3 years, I think, we worked very hard. We recorded, we had a pre-production, and we now I think we have 10 interesting progressive tracks
yeah.
uh, in our tradition, but something
Mm,
new. And for us, two facts are were very good. Our friends of Amarcord, it's a very famous classical vocal ensemble, worked with us, and our deal with Mr. Jacob Hansen from Denmark to mix and master the album was
yeah.
very great. We have the sound we dreamed of, yeah, and the album sounds exactly this way we wanted to sound.
Interesting.
And we have very good reviews for the album. Most of the people are very glad and very happy that we are back, and that's so nice for us. It's a nice experience,
It's a
that's sure.
Yeah, so beautiful. And does Back to Life has some kind of a concept or a storyline behind it?
Uh, it's not a concept. It's not a concept album. This are single songs, single tracks. We, to be honest, we never thought about it. Should it be a concept or
Yeah,
not? We wrote songs, we recorded new tracks, and that's it.
yeah. Cool, cool, cool. And speaking on the album, 10 mind-blowing progressive metal songs, beautifully written, great
Thank you.
vocals, amazing melodies. The musicianship is totally out of the world. So it's an arrangement of beautiful music that combined together and came as Back to Life, a new wonderful album from you guys. So thank you so much for the musical awesomeness. And as a band, how do you guys feel about the outcome?
Thank you very much. It's great for us. We didn't know, is it good stuff or what will the people say? But the first reactions were very good, and that's the way is for us is clear. We want to go further. We have plans with a new EP and a new album, but first of all, we have to promote Back to Life. Sure.
Yeah. Fantastic. And are you guys planning for some big touring by end of the year or early next year?
Please, could you repeat this for me?
Are you guys planning for some big international touring by end of the year or early next year?
It's so difficult because we want to present the album live on stage, but I'm afraid it will be in Germany or in Europe.
Mm,
I don't think that we have the opportunity in the next time to come to the States or wherever, Canada, because we are a very good band, but we are not so global players. But the plans are play shows here in Germany. We want to produce one or two more video singles to make us visible for the world.
fantastic, fantastic. And earlier this month, October 13th, you put up the video for Walking to the Place I Love,
Yeah.
kind of live video and official video. So would you like to tell me a bit on the song, on the making of this video?
Yeah, Walking to the Place I Love is typical for us because it's an old idea from our former career, and we recorded it completely new. And our first video single, Blessing in Disguise, we produced, yeah, in a very big way, in a theater with our friends of Amakord, but we thought we had a record release show in June, 6th of June here in Leipzig at the Hellraiser venue, and we thought, come, let's go, let's present some impressions of this record release show, and you find the complete played song, Walking to the Place I Love, with a track from the album together. And it was the fastest way to create a new video single for us again. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. And any plans to come up with more videos from this album?
Yeah, we plan some more. We want to produce a single again with Amakord. This is the plan. One or two, not more. One or two more songs will come in the future.
Fantastic, fantastic. And the history of the band goes way back to 1990 when it all started. Had some demos, singles, and EP. And with this album, you have 3 full-length albums in your roster. So, how do you feel about the road that you have traveled so far?
Yeah, it's an interesting story because Factory of Art was founded by former members. They are not in the band yet and not in the actual lineup. They founded a progressive instrumental project and no vocals, progressive music. We wrote it into the credits on the album. We are proud to write the next chapter of Factory of Art now. But we have actual 4 members which played in several lineups of Factory of Art again. We have the 2 lead singers on the first album, Grasp. Gunther, our keyboarder today, was a lead singer on the Tempter album from 2002. Petri, our actual lead singer, was a lead singer. Ron, our bass player, and Ralle, our drummer, are from the lineup from the Tempter album. Only me, I'm new in the lineup. We are friends for 25 years, but I played in another band, industrial metal here in Leipzig, but I wrote one song for the first album, and we are friends so long time, and the guitarists of the former lineups are now professional musicians. They make their money with cover band projects. That works here very good. If you present your own stuff, it's a hard way. It's a long way to the top, but it's easier to make money with cover projects here in Germany. I don't know. I think it's similar in the States, maybe. And they are professional, very good professional musicians, but we go on the way of Factory of Art to make our own stuff.
Beautiful, beautiful. And Tempter was out back in 2002. It's almost 22 years after you have come up with this new album. So how is the feeling to be back on the music again?
It was so great. If you're a musician, professional or not, it's not so possible important. We reflected ourselves during the pre-production, and we thought, hey, is it real that we have musical that we have song ideas, and we are able to produce them for a new album? It was a great experience, and we were surprised by ourselves a little bit. And for us, the most important thing was a moment when Mr. Jacob Hansen in Denmark said, "Okay, sounds good, I'll do it." piece, to be honest, it was an expensive thing for us because he is one of the best producers here
Yeah.
in Europe. But for us, it was so cool. Uh, uh, he produced KK Downing's Priest. He made some own stuff. He had the new Volbeat album, and then
Mm.
he worked for us. It was great.
That's
And this was a moment that we said, okay, let's go. We want to know it again.
fantastic, fantastic. And what's next for Factory of Art? Are you planning to come up with another album in anytime sooner?
Yeah, tonight we have a record session. We have a recording session. We want to record some new ideas. Then we will play the next show in 2025, because during the production of the new album we were a little bit lazy, and if you are not on the market every day, it's hard to come back live
Yeah.
on stage, because so many bands, not so many clubs, not so many venues, and we have to wait till 25 to present our material here in Leipzig, but not only in Leipzig, in Germany, live on stage. And we will, yeah, we plan 2 projects, an EP, 4 tracks, not as hard as a whole album, a little bit softer. We try it with Amakord together, and then we plan to record the next full-length album, not in 20 years, but in 1.5 or 2. That's our plans for the future.
Fantastic, fantastic. And as a new comeback for the band, what would be the biggest dream for you guys?
I think that the most important thing for us was that we are able to play the complete album live on stage together on this record release show with all our friends there, and that was a great moment. And when like you reviewers say, hey, it's a great, fantastic album, that's for us a great honor and a great pleasure, because we worked very hard on this stuff, and it's very nice and very warm feeling for us to get this feedback.
Beautiful to hear that. Beautiful. And finally, any message that you have for the Factory of Art fans around the world?
Yo, to the Factory of Art fans, I hope you like the new album. Stay tuned, and we wish you all the very best for the next days, for the next future, and most important thing, we hope we see us live on stage. Stay tuned.
Beautiful, beautiful. And Thoralf, I want to thank you so much for giving me today this wonderful opportunity to have you on this interview. And I want to thank you and the entire band for giving us back to life an amazing masterpiece. Like I said, like you said earlier, it's really a masterpiece, a great comeback, an amazing album, an album that has
Bye.
to be going for a very long time. And I'm really looking for more great, awesome music from you guys in the coming years. And I wish you and the entire band all the best in the coming days.
I thank you so much. We thank you so much. Best regards from my bandmates, and all the best for you, Keith.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Thoralf. You have a great evening and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.